We are diving into the vibrant and colorful culture of East India, a region that celebrates diversity through its arts, food, music, and traditions. A blend of traditions, color, and spirituality. First of all, whole India is beautiful, but let's cover East India in this video. The states covered by East India is West Bengal, Bihar, Odisha and Jharkhand. The major language families of East India is Maithili, Bhojpuri, Maghi, Bengali, Odia, Angika, Bajika and some Tibeto-Burman languages in the tribal groups. The urban centers of East India is Patna, Kolkata, Ranchi, Bhubaneswar. And here is the fact that says Patna, once called as Patliputra, was one of the most influential, wealthiest, and strongest cities of the world. Like in the ancient India, Patna, once known as Patliputra, was very strong. And the kingdom of Bihar, which is Magad, was also very strong kingdom in the whole world and very influential also. The demography of East India, a mix of rural agrarian populations, tribal communities, and urban groups. So, there are some facts about East India. East India loves rice more than chapati. East India loves goddesses more than God. East India has a separate temple architecture called Kalinga style architecture. East India loves chow dance and other things also. So first of all, we will look on about Bihar, one of the most ancient and culturally rich regions of India, the very heartland of Indian civilization. The facts about Bihar are Bihar contributes 40% in the Indian history. The old name is Magadha, also known as the cradle of civilization. Humans are living here from the Neolithic age. In the Mahajanpad period, Magadha was the largest and wealthiest empire. I repeat, Magadha, that is Bihar, was the largest and wealthiest empire in whole India. Largest and wealthiest, guys. The Haryanka dynasty and Ajit dynasties were also very powerful. So next is Vaishali. Vaishali was also the birthplace of democracy. The birth of Jainism and Buddhism philosophies happened to be in Bihar. There are many empires in Bihar, which is Magadha, and they are Gupta Empire, Mauryan Empire, Nanda Empire, and other wealthy, powerful, and large empires. So, Gupta Empire is also known as the Golden Age of India, by the way. So, let's talk about the arts, handicrafts, and paintings. Not just creativity, but also living pieces of Indian binary history. Archaeological excavations at Nalanda, Vaishali, and Rajgir reveal that sculptures, terracotta, and metalwork flourished here as early as the 3rd century BCE, which are not just creativity but also living pieces of Indian Bihari history. Archaeological excavations at Nalanda, Vaishali, and Rajgir reveal that sculpture, terracotta, and metalwork flourished here as early as the 3rd century BC. The Madhubani painting means forest of honey, made with natural dyes and pigments by using twigs, fingers, or bamboo pens. It's full of geometrical designs, monochromatic styles, and mythological symbols. Patnakalam, it is made by watercolor on paper or mica sheets by subtle tones and delicate brushwork. Sikhi craft. In this, people make boxes, dolls, baskets, jewelry, and wall art decorated with bright threads and combinations of Madhubani motifs. Sujni embroidery, lacquer, wood carving, tikuli art, terracotta, and pottery are another example of great handicrafts and arts of Bihar. Traditions and fashions. Bihar, Jharkhand, Bengal, and Odisha. They are part of East India. So the traditions, fashion sense, and culture of all these four states will be kind of similar because they belong to a similar region. They are near to each other. Okay. So next is the festivals. The main festivals of Bihar are Chhat Puja, Saraswati Puja, Tila Sankranti, Sonepur Mela, Teej, Sam Chakeva, and others. People pray to Chhathi Maiya, also known as Usha. It means sister of Surya Dev. So in Kartik month and Chaitra month, they celebrate this festival. The languages of Bihar are Maithili, Magahi, Bhojpuri, Angika, Bajika, and others. So next is the ancient architectures and monuments. The magnificent architectures and monuments of Bihar tells the story of India's entire civilization. They are stone carvings, inlay works, Khan sculptures, pillars and stupas. Ashokan pillar, stone architecture, Vaishali lion pillar, land capital of Sarnath, Barabar caves, stupas of Vaishali, Vishnupad temple, Pala dynasty, architectures, Odantapuri, Persian inscriptions, and minarets. तख्त श्री हरिमंदिर साहिब, पादरी की हवेली, मान्य शरीफ, जल मंदिर, मुंडेश्वरी मंदिर, महाबोधि जैन. Folk dances and folk songs of Bihar are Jal Jatin dance, Bidesiya dance, Jhijia dance, Jhumar dance, Paika dance, Kajri dance, and Chhau dance. The folk songs of Bihar is Sohar, Gari Geet, Nachni, Purbi, Birha, Suman, Chhat Geet, Kejari, Son. The film industries of Bihar is known as Bhojiwood, the cuisine, which is very tasty reflection of land history and people of Bihar. It tells a story of devotion, sustainability, and cultural pride. So let's begin the list of tasty dishes from Bihar. माछड़ झोर, भात दाल तरकारी और भात दाल विच इज़ अ डेली फूड, तरुआ, सत्तू पराठा, अनरसा, खाजा, गाजा, ठेकुआ, गुजिया, सत्तू, जूस, तिलकुट, मस्का, चूड़ा, दही, भूरा, लिट्टी चोखा, खिचड़ी, कही, बारी, दाल पिट्ठी, लिट्टी चोखा, भोजपुरी मटन करी, चना घुगनी, मालपुआ एंड बालूशाही. Bengal. So, the next East Indian state which we are going to see, it's Bihar. Sorry, it's Bengal. The name Banga or Vanga appears in ancient Indian texts like Mahabharata, Ramayana, and Purana. It's known for its maritime trade and fine textiles. History of Bengal. Bengal becomes part of Mauryan Empire and Gupta Empire in the period of some ancient India. The Pala dynasty ruled over Bengal, which was the first Buddhist empire from Bengal. And Bengal was the center of Mahayana Buddhism also. Also, the trade with Southeast Asia and Tibet were having the centers in Bengal. So the dynasties which have been ruled in Bengal are Sena, then Turko-Afghan rules, and some famous, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was also born in Bengal. Bengali languages come from Magadhi Prakrit. In fact, Bhojpuri, Magahi, Maithili, and Odia also come from Magadhi Prakrit. The richest provinces was Bengal in the time of British. Famous personalities from Bengal are Rabindranath Tagore, Subhash Chandra Bose, Vivekanand, Satyajit Ray, Amartya Sen, Kazi Nazrul. So the next is arts, literature, handicrafts, and paintings. Great center of the craft and ancient temples were known to be in Bengal. Terracotta art, calligraphy, miniature painting, modern Bengal textile art, Balachuri sari, clay model trade of Dokra metal craft, Sital party mats, bamboo work, Solapiti craft, Pattachitra. The festivals of Bengal are rich and vibrant, like Durga Puja, Kali Puja, Saraswati Puja, Poila Baisakh, Lakshmi Puja, Pros Mela. Other tribal festivals are also there. So the languages of Bengal are Bengali, and the script is on the screen. You can see. Architectures and monuments. Pala architecture, Somapura Mahavihara, Vikramshila Monastery, Pala style draping, Buddha stupas, Buddhist motifs, floral designs, terracotta temples, neoclassic or Gothic style colonial architecture things are also there in Bengal. The famous and folk dances of Bengal are Chau, Ball, Gambhira, Alka Pi, and Bau. The folk songs of Bengal are Bol, Bhatiali, Bhavaiya, Kirtan, Gombhira, Tusu, and Bhatu. The cuisine of Bengal are fish and seafood, shudki, majhar jhol, ilish bhapa, chingri malai curry. Kosha mangsho, chicken curry and kalira, shukar, jholar dal, aloo posto, begun bhaja, sondesh, misti doi, chamcham, kathi rolls. Odisha. Odisha is the next East Indian state. It has one of the most glorious and continuous cultural histories in India. Its part is marked by powerful kingdoms, spiritual traditions, maritime trade, and unique art forms that has shaped its identity and old name, which is Kosala, Utkala, and also Kalinga. The history of Odisha is amazing. It used to trade in Southeast Asian countries such as Java, Sumatra, Bali, and Sri Lanka. The Shishupalgarh near Bhubaneswar is one of the oldest and advanced city Kalinga War and Mauryan rule. So, well, here is a story about Bihar and Odisha. So, in ancient India, the old name of Bihar was Magadha and old name of Odisha was Kalinga. So, we all know the great war between Magad and Kalinga, which is the Mauryan Empire. The ruler of Mauryan Empire was Emperor Ashoka Maurya. So, Ashoka attacked on Kalinga, which is Odisha, and after that, a lot of people, a lot of civilians got killed in the war. And after that war, Ashoka just left his empire and all, and he started following a different philosophy which is known to be as Buddhist philosophy. So Ashoka was Hindu, just like his father Bindusar and grandfather Chandragupta. He was Hindu till Kalinga War, but after Kalinga War, something hits him, and then he just changes the way of living. He changes for the religion, kind of. He starts following a different philosophy. And we also know that rulers of Odisha at that time, they were Chedi, Satavahanas, and Guptas. The great dynasties from 7th century. They are Salod Bhavas, Bhaumakas, Lingaraja temple from um, the ancient period. They were built in this era, and they were also very famous at that time also and right now also. Eastern Ganga dynasties also ruled here. The arts, traditions, and literatures of Odisha are museums of stone art, Odissi classic, land of artisans, fine metal crafts, Chandu Makkar, Jhoti Chita Morja, handloom weaving, Sambalpuri ikat, Bomkai sari, Barhampuri patas, palm leaves engraving, dhokra, terracotta patterns, Pattachitra, Saura Pushti. The festivals of Odisha. They are Raja Prabha, Diwali, Durga Puja, Rath Yatra, Snan Yatra, Makara Mela, M Sankranti, Dola Purnima, Kuma, Chandan Yatra, Kartik Purnima, Nuakhai, Magha Saptam. It reflects deep rooted spiritual, tribal heritage and artistic traditions. The cuisine of Odisha, they are Mahaprasad of Puri, Anna, Dali, Besara, Saga, Khatta, Khedudi, Kanika, Payasa, Dalma, Santula, Pakhala, Besara, Saya Bhaga, Keni Kase, Alu Potala, Rasa, Chena Poda, Rasgulla, Rasabali, Khira, Gaja, Arisa, Pitho, Manda, Pithe, Machu Besra, Chingudi, Jhola, Panchu, Kutan, and others are also. So the least, so sorry. The last but not the least, Jharkhand. Jharkhand is a state of East India. Jharkhand tells the story of Birsa Munda, the land of forest and warriors. Its drained, dense forest, hills, and rivers sheltered some of the earliest tribal civilizations. The history from Jharkhand, it tells about the earliest inhabitants Adivasi, Santhal, Munda, Ho, Kheri, Behor, Chota Nagar Plateau, Hazaribagh reveals presence of Neolithic and Iron Age. Once a part of Bihar Magadha Empire under rulers of Bimbisar and Ajat also Nagavanshi kings who built Jagannath temple at Konark, tribal communities resisted the spread of feudal and Mughal influence in Jharkhand. So basically, Jharkhand is a saga of tribal resilience, forest civilization, and freedom from oppressed and kings and empires. British tried to control mineral-rich and forested plateau for timber, coal, and agriculture. So basically, British have looted each and every corner of India, like from every region. They have looted everything from India. This led to early invasions like Chuar Rebellion, Coal Rebellion, Santhal Rebellion, Birsa Munda movement. Today it's known for its natural resources, tribal heritage, vibrant culture, balancing modernization with its indigenous identities. The arts of Jharkhand are JKL crafts reflect the fort behind tribal life, natural materials like bamboo, wood, clay, and metal. Bamboo baskets, wooden masks, terracotta figures, metal idols, dokra bell metal craft, sohrai painting, kobar and piker painting, wood carving, and stones. The Jagannath temple is also there in Jharkhand. The Malwa temple, Naulakha temple, Rajaraja temple are also the examples of great architectures of Jharkhand. The language spoken in Jharkhand comes from some tribal groups and also Magahi, which comes from Magadhi Prakrit. So the folk dances of Jharkhand are Chhau dance, Jhumar, Paika, Karmaka, Santhal, Koma, Geet, Fagua, Domkai, and Jamani. These are the folk songs of Jharkhand. The cuisine of Jharkhand is Dhuska, Putto, Rugra, Chilkai Roti, Handia, bamboo shoot curry, Malpua, Anar, Khurma, Mahua liquor from Mahua flower. The festival of Jharkhand are Sarhu, Karma, Tus Purab, Sohrai, Bagta Parab, Mage Parab, Bandana Parab. So, the conclusion of this video is why only North India and South India are famous. What about West India and East India and Central India and Northeast India? Well, the Northeast India is also known to all the people, but people always forget the West India and East India. I mean, guys, just let's be honest. This is our motherland, and each and every corner of India is beautiful, beautiful, and very, very beautiful. We have no words to describe our motherland. It's amazing, right? So we need to appreciate all the regions of India, not just north and south. Not just the people in India, in fact, the people from outside India, they also behave like only North India and South India are there. I mean, what about West India, East India, and Central India? I mean, just North and South. Guys, don't you know the other directions?